Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. A little update at the 10 over mark. Punjab, of course, put into bat by Shreyas Iyer. And this has just been the strangest first 10 overs ever. There's runs coming at a clip and there's wickets falling. Usually you see one or the other. Lisa, how often do you see 5 wickets gone and the team still scoring at 8.5? This is just absurd. We lost you, Lisa. We lost you. Are you on mute down in New Zealand? We'll just show you the mini scorecard till then and see what the score is looking like. 5 wickets down for 85. Pull it up. Come on, guys. Let's see it. There you go. 85 for 5 at the end of 10. Rajapaksa with that assault on Shivam Mavi. Hit him for 3 sixes in that over and then got out to mid-off, just kind of scooping it up. And Shikhar Dhawan, Liam Livingston, they went at a run a ball, but Umesh Yadav, fire in the beginning, picks up 2 wickets in his 3 overs. Tim Saudi picked up the 1 wicket, and Sunil Narayan, just this fantastic delivery to Raj Baba. The youngster had no idea where it was going. But yeah, Lisa, we'll get you in now. It's just absurd what's happened in these first 10.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, isn't it? Have you got me now?
You have, yes.
Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah, it's crazy. And the good thing is, I guess, from Punjab point of view, is they are scoring runs. But the problem is that they wanted to keep, their big hitters, Smith, even Shahrukh Khan, really back at the end where, it's the last 5 overs, whereas they just haven't been able to do it. And they obviously needed someone like an Agarwal or Dhawan to kind of really be the stable, the glue, and have everyone else go around it. And you got a sense that Liam Livingston, that over, was like, okay, maybe I need to take the risk. Maybe I need to take the gamble. And he wasn't far off, like literally, an extra foot, and it goes for 6.
Yeah, true. It does. It's interesting because they've held Odean Smith back. They've sent Harpreet ahead of him. Joy was talking on Cricbuzz Live about the batting ability that Harpreet has. I think, like you're saying, the problem is that Shahrukh and Odean would have had to come in too early. Shahrukh is already there, but he's shown his capabilities as a batter in the domestic circuit. He's got a couple of gears, not just top gear. So good, they're holding Odean Smith back. But Shahrukh has to show a very stable head on his shoulders, a lot of responsibility, and really pace his innings, because he's got the back 10 now and they're all his.
Yeah, and you often wonder sometimes with these big hitters, do they want to actually spend a bit more time? The amount of conversations we've had about Andre Russell, where is his best spot to bat? Someone of that kind of ilk and that ability to strike it. I hope, given the he's been able to produce in domestic cricket, that he's able to give himself a bit more time. As we all know, there is a lot more time in T20 cricket than what you thought. And given the start, in the sense of how many runs they've been scoring, it's okay just to consolidate to a certain degree, 7, 8, 9 runs and over for a couple of overs, just to soak up some of the pressure, and then you can go big at the back end.
Want to talk about that Shivam Mavi over in the power play. Played the first game, was expensive, then dropped for the second game, comes back in the third game. They get him up in the power play, gets hit for a 4 and a 6, and my God, what was there? A conference happening there in the middle. I want to get your thoughts in on that. Yes, a young bowler. You've got Saudi, the experience of a Tim Saudi who's standing right next to you. Do you think that perhaps for a young bowler, there was just too much talk happening? It's a 6. I understand it's 2 sixes in a row, but it's like all hell broke loose. Like everybody was there talking to him.
It's sometimes it's what we don't see behind the scenes. We don't know how he coped after the first game when he got hit, then getting dropped. For a young guy who was retained as well by KKR to be able to hopefully get more out of him, it may be a bit more, we need to help him, get around him, shoulder around him. It's okay, you're doing the job. I mean, credit to him, he was able to fight back and get that wicket. That's really big for him in being able to finish his overs well. But we may not know the fact that he might be struggling. He may be down in confidence. So they don't want I agree. 4 and a 6 in IPL cricket, that's stock standard, isn't it? Like that's what you
That's
expect
right.
as a bowler. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
So
It's
yeah,
just,
correct.
it's
Wait
just-
till Super Sunday. Yeah. But the main thing is probably giving him some confidence and reassurance that he's going okay.
Yeah, well, let's have a look at how the bowlers have gone so far. Sunil Narayan, geez, you just can't write him off. Every time you think, I think everybody's got Sunil Narayan's number now. Oh, they're playing in India. He is not going to have that good a season. He just comes back and says, what? You guys talking about me? Me? You talking about me?
You talk about the fact that when he was so amazing and then he had to change his action, and it's what 2, 3, maybe 4 years post that now, and it's like he's figured out what works well and what's the right line, what's the length, what's the pace, and against a youngster like Bawa, who wouldn't have faced someone like him. It's his chance to kind of just show him a few tricks and go, hey mate, I know you're an up and comer, I know you had a great under-19s, but let me just put you in check here. I just know how I can get you your top of off stump.
Yeah, well, Sunil Narayan is in Shahrukh Khan's team. Sunil is my favorite character that Shahrukh's ever played in Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na. And Raj, of course, is the popular character that Shahrukh has played all the time. You see what's happening here? And then he gets out and then Shahrukh is already there batting for Punjab. This is some meta stuff that's going on here. Wow. Don't you all need a breath to kind of figure this out? I'm doing Joy Factor.
You love the combination of all of that. This is your wheelhouse, isn't it?
I love it. I love it. I just can't crack the Joy Factor questions, but otherwise I love these little connections. I'm sure we will pop this trivia up to Joy as well when he joins us on Cricbuzz Live. That's going to happen at the end of this Punjab batting effort. All we have for you on Comm Box right now. Thank you for watching.